actually just jump the gun and actually get around to painting this thing. Right, so now it's in pieces, so we've all kinds of crap here, and it took a while to take it apart because you kind of forget whenever you're putting these things together just how many different systems and things there is in it. There, you get the whole back end going on, and the chassis. Kind of honestly, with all the stuff on, you actually forget just how much stuff's in the chassis. I mean, I guess the best way to look at it is look at what's standard on it. So the two chassis rails here, this piece, there was an additional bit to it. This piece, you've got the engine mount plate which came off, and this little back piece here with the little toe hook on it. That's it. That's all that's standard on it. The rest of it is all stuff that we put together. So yeah, that'll kind of all get a good rub down tomorrow. This yoke here is all going to get buzzed down. Managed to take the kind of the plastic feet off it there, so we'll get that glue off, and actually what we'll do is replace that with grip tape off a skateboard. Underneath there, that'll all get hit with paint for pickup truck beds. This whole rear axle assembly and the T-drive and all that, don't need to do anything with it. Happy days. There's the engine all sitting there. I tried not to touch as much of that as I could, like, because it took ages to get it working, so leave it, don't touch. There's a little panel here that goes on at the back. It fits in under there, so we got that there to go. The seat, the dashboard, this yoke here, that's getting the Days of Thunder colours. All this other stuff's going to get painted black, and then in here now we start to. It doesn't look like a massive pile of stuff, but this small pile of stuff actually probably took some of the longest to build out of the whole thing. When you're looking at it, just kind of going. Look, there's like the little steering knuckles. Everything on this, all these small pieces of hardware are actually the bits that take the longest to build out of the whole thing. Everything's kind of bespoke. These are all the little small pieces that make the whole thing work. Like so. Even though they're kind of small in size, they're big and important. So yeah, all that there. A couple of items of that there are going to need painted as well, like so. But alright, that's the end of a day's worth of sitting in paint fumes and getting slowly deafened by grinders and stuff like that there. But off the back of it we have these two panels. So we've got the kind of fender and the bonnet. They've just got their first primer on it, and the fender is actually undersealed on the bottom side. So when I tomorrow come by and shoot them another time, flat them out, kind of get them ready for shooting colour. Yeah. And these are the spare tires for the Little Bastard and Super Bastard. The reason why I need these extra wheels is because at long last it's decided to start snowing. There's not much lying here, but at the farm there is supposed to be a fair bit. So we're going to go down and see what the hell's going on. kind of put it together like this here, just so I can work out different kind of. I want the front and rear paint job to kind of match up well, and I want to work out where I'm going to put like numbers and shit like that. So I'm putting it all on here now with a bit of a blank canvas to work it out, and then we can paint it later on. Well, maybe not today, it's a bit cold, but yeah. So what the fuck is happening here? Bit of an odd one for us today, kind of not really the usual shed happenings. With this being the Days of Thunder kind of mower, you had to do the car building scene when Harry's talking to the car. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to give this 30 to 40 more horsepower. I have no idea how the fuck I'm going to give it a fuel line to hold an extra gallon of gas. Anyway, so yeah, at the moment we've got a light on the floor, trying to create some kind of light, and the mower is in fucking pieces. I can't put it together until I shoot certain bits of it, and everybody's still in work. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, wee son. Your days of being a lawnmower over. Right, kind of another busy day. Tried to do a bit on the Camaro. So we're kind of in the final couple of percent of getting that all done up for paint. But what are we done? Where are we? What's the plan?
We fucking ruined the car.
I think it's an improvement.
It doesn't look like a Ford anymore.
That's what I mean. Well, we are actually making some progress on the paint of the Thunder Bastard. So I'll show you where we're getting at with this. So yeah, this is kind of like it looks a bit like a JCB at the moment. Kind of the paintwork works on this rear panel. They'll be kind of green down till about here, then a big yellow bit, then the very front edge of it will be green, kind of coming in at 45-degree angles, and then this here it'll be yellow at the back, green from about here forwards, or here kind of at a slant backwards, and then I'm doing kind of a black thing at the front. I'm kind of painting quite a lot of the front of it black to hide the overall length of the bonnet, kind of like an optical illusion sort of deal. And obviously the chassis that's sitting over here all painted up and ready to go. Alright, so last night we finally finished it, kind of got the numbers on and all the rest of the writing and stuff, so yeah, here it is. I'm freaking tired like, but here it is. Right, so that's the name I've stuck with there, just kind of Thunder all up the back of it. Back of the seat's a bit of a blank canvas there, maybe put a race number on it or something. Gonna have a wee cold trickle looking bit there. You see here we've actually put the grip tape off skateboards on it there. Same as we did with the Little Bastard actually, it works out pretty well. Over here, that's zip tied on at the moment because we're trying to Gorilla Glue this tachometer onto the dash, and not really too sure how well that's worked, but probably not judging by that. But we look around the side here, I got got the numbers all painted on the side. I actually did that with a paint marker. Thin one and a thick one there. Kind of what graffiti guys would use. The whole paint on it is graffiti paint. So it's Montana black, and I mean it's green like, but it's called black, which is confusing as fuck. But we use this on the little bastard, the Camaro. I think we used it on the Caddy. This, basically anything that needs spray painted, use that there, stuff there. It's great because it doesn't really need a lot of prep work, and it will stick to anything. You can layer it on thick as frig and it doesn't run. Like, suits me down to the ground because I'm shite at painting. What else is going on here? Yes, so I talked a bit in some of the other videos about the nose of the thing just seeming a bit too long. So what I've done there is I've kind of blacked out the front, and it actually gives the impression of the nose of the thing just being a little bit shorter. At a glance kind of thing. And I'll flip it on the side here and show you what's going on underneath it. Got a bit of light on the job here, just showing you what's going on underneath it. We got that big 50 tooth sprocket underneath there, and I don't know if you can see, it's buried right up in the guts of the thing there, but the brake caliper used to hang out the back of the axle, and now I've actually just moved it in front. Just kind of gets the weight a bit more centralized. Every little helps sort of thing. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing with that there. And so mechanically it hasn't really changed a lot since we rebuilt it. We have a lot of bits left over from the little bastard exhaust system. So what we want to do eventually is take this one here, actually just remove it completely and keep it as a standalone unit, but have another one that comes out along here and just exits there, and a little short kind of cherry bomb muffler in the same style as what we did on the little bastard.